Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Basic Computer Concepts for Beginners. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic device operating under the control of instructions stored in its own memory that can accept data or the input, process the data according to specified rules, produce information or output, and store the information for future use. That receives data, processes data, stores data, and produces a result or output. How a computer works. Computer works in three basic steps: input, process, and output. Input is the data that we enter into the computer. Process is what the computer does with the input data. Output is the final result the computer gives to us after processing the data. Parts of a computer: monitor, keyboard, mouse, printer, floppy disk drive, CD-ROM or DVD drive, computer case, speaker are the main parts of computer. Types of a computer. There are different types of computer like desktop computer, laptop computer, tablet, palm-top computer or smartphone. Father of computer. Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. Hardware and software. All computers consist of two parts. One is hardware, that is any part of your computer that has a physical structure is known as hardware. Software, a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do, or often it is known as applications or apps. Computer hardware is any part of the computer that we can touch. Examples of computer hardware are CPU, monitor, motherboard, scanner, SMPS, microprocessor, keyboard, printer, speaker, fan in CPU, LAN card, hard disk drive, CD-ROM, barcode reader, RAM and ROM. Computer software is the set of instructions written by the programmer that make the computer to work. Examples of computer software are PowerPoint, Android operating system, Microsoft Word, Windows operating system, Google Chrome, Gmail, Java, antivirus software, McAfee. Input devices are used to give data into the computer. Examples of input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, microphone, light pen, scanner. Output devices are used to get information from the computer. Examples of output devices are monitor, printer, projector, headphones, and speaker. Computer language. It is also called as machine language or low-level language. It is a collection of zeros and ones. 0 and 1 are called binary digits or bits. It is very difficult to understand by humans. A block diagram of computer. Here the figure shows it consists of input unit where the data is taken from the input devices and then transferred to the central processing unit or the CPU, which consists of control unit and arithmetic and logic unit. And then the data will be transferred to primary storage or secondary storage of storage unit, and then the resultant or the information is transferred to output unit with the help of output devices. Input unit. The input unit performs following instructions, like it accepts or reads instructions and data from outside world. It converts these instructions and data in computer acceptable form. It supplies the converted instructions and data to the storage unit for storage and further processing. Examples are keyboard, mouse, joystick, camera, etc. Output unit. Output unit performs following instructions. It accepts the produced results which are in coded form. It converts these results to human acceptable or readable form. It supplies the converted results to outside world. Examples are monitor, projector, printer, plotter, speaker, etc. Storage unit. Storage unit holds or stores the data instructions required for processing received from input units, and it produces intermediate results of processing, the final results of processing before the system releases them to an output unit. It is a storage unit of all computers is comprised of following two types of storage, that is primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory, it is also known as main memory of computer. It stores pieces of program instruction and data, intermediate results of processing, and recently produced results of jobs. Example, RAM or random access memory and ROM, read-only memory. Secondary memory. It is also known as auxiliary storage, storage program instruction, data and information of those jobs on which a computer is currently not working but needs to hold them for processing it later. Like examples, magnetic disk, CD or DVD, pen drive, etc. Central Processing Unit or CPU. Control Unit and Arithmetic Logic Unit ALU of a computer system are together known as Central Processing Unit or CPU. It is the brain of the computer system. It performs all major calculations and comparisons and also activates and controls the operations of other units of the computer system. You can also see that arithmetic and logic unit ALU, it determines the type and number of arithmetic and logical operations that a computer can perform. A computer performs all calculation and comparison, that is decision making operations in the ALU. During processing of a job, the computer transfers data and instructions stored in its primary storage to ALU as and when needed. ALU does the processing and the computer temporarily transfers the intermediate results generated there back to primary storage until needed later. Data may move back and forth several times between primary storage and ALU before processing of the job is over. The unit called as control unit of CPU does not perform any actual processing of jobs but acts as the central nervous system for other components of the computer system. It manages and coordinates the operations of all other components. It obtains instructions from a program stored in main memory interprets the instructions and issues signals causing other units of the systems to execute them. Uses of computer. Computers are used to study, listen to music, watch movies, play games, draw pictures, chat, send emails to our friends, surf the internet to get any relevant information. Computer in our daily life. Computers are used in schools, hospitals, offices, home, banks, airports, and many other fields. Advantages of computer. Computer does accurate calculation. A computer does not get tired. It can do too many tasks at a time. It does not forget any information. A computer works very fast.